What did your teacher say that made you realize they had no business educating kids? I was 12 when Mr. Hendricks destroyed my faith in adults forever. It started when my mom got sick, cancer, the kind that steals everything slowly, then all at once. Dad worked double shifts to pay for treatments while I became mom's caretaker. I'd wake up at 5 a.m. to help her to the bathroom, make breakfast she couldn't keep down, then rush to school pretending everything was normal. My grades slipped. How could they not? I was falling asleep in class, missing assignments, showing up late because mom had bad mornings. But I was trying. God, I was trying so hard. Mr. Hendricks pulled me aside after failing another test. Your performance this semester is unacceptable, he said, adjusting his wire-rimmed glasses. I don't know what's going on at home, but school comes first. I explained about mom, about the chemo, about how I was doing my best while watching the strongest person I knew waste away. He listened with this expression, like I was inconveniencing him with my sob story. Everyone has problems, he said finally. Successful people don't make excuses. My throat tightened. It's not an excuse. My mom is dying. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You're using your mother's illness to avoid taking responsibility for your academic failures. I stared at him. This man who went home to his perfect suburban house every night, who had never held a basin while someone they loved vomited blood. Maybe if you spent less time feeling sorry for yourself and more time studying, you'd see improvement. Something inside me snapped. My mom threw up blood this morning, I said quietly. I cleaned it up before school. I've been doing her physical therapy exercises with her every night because we can't afford the specialist. I'm 12 years old and I know more about morphine schedules than most adults. His face didn't change. Those are choices you're making. No one's forcing you to. She's my mother. And school is your job. If you can't handle both, maybe you need to reconsider your priorities. I walked out of his classroom and never came back. The principal called Dad, who was furious, at me for disrespecting a teacher. Mr. Hendricks had painted me as a disruptive student using family issues to manipulate situations. For the next 3 weeks, I avoided his class entirely while attending others. Dad was still angry at me, believing I was the problem. Then Mom died. The week after the funeral, Mr. Hendricks called our house. Your daughter has missed significant class time, he told my father. I need her back immediately, or she'll fail the semester. Dad was still in his pajamas at 3 p.m., barely functional with grief. My wife just died, Dad said quietly. Death in the family doesn't excuse academic responsibility, Mr. Hendricks replied. Dad hung up. That's when he finally understood. I wasn't the problem. Mr. Hendricks was. I'm sorry, Dad said quietly, finding me curled up in Mom's chair. You were right about him. But it was too late for apologies. Mr. Hendricks showed up at our door the next day. When Dad answered, still unshaven and holding Mom's coffee mug like a lifeline, Mr. Hendricks started lecturing about truancy and academic standards. Your daughter's behavior is unacceptable. She needs to understand that. Dad shoved him off our porch, hard. The next day, I was expelled. Violence in the family creates an unsafe environment for learning, they said. No alternative school would take me. My record followed me everywhere. I never finished traditional school. Got my GED at 17, working nights at a diner. Mr. Hendricks destroyed my education because he couldn't understand that sometimes life matters more than lesson plans.